I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Do you want me to hold the distance?
No, just hang on to him.
So I'm going to be straight up right now. I haven't done a tree planting ceremony before. So I am sort of winging it. I may not hit the formality that's needed, but the sincerity is going to be there. You certainly heard inside how many of us think highly of Mike, and I am not exaggerating, or I'm not full of hyperbole. Mike was absolutely one of my best friends, and he was my mentor, and I am sorry every day that he's not here with us. But I know he is thrilled to have seen this, because he came when Sunrise was only one building, and it was an old school building. We did great things, but it was an old school building. And he helped raise Sunrise out of those depths, and he's thrilled that we are all carrying on his mission. Some of you that were in Celebration of Life in last August, heard me say some of these things, but I feel compelled to share them again. When I got prepared to speak at that, I asked several people at Sunrise, what did Mike mean to you, or what's the first word that comes to your mind when you think of Mike? And things that they shared were visionary and forward thinker, generous, fair, tireless in his compassion, humble, passionate. He saved the children's clinic. He saved my job. He was supportive and outraged when the FBI visited me in Greeley after 9/11. That is so Mike. I didn't work with him, but I met him a couple times through my father-in-law, who worked at Sunrise 20 years ago. He always knew me, and when he saw me, he always asked me how my kids were. All of those comments captured Mike. I saw his compassion and his patience for people over and over and over. With a clinician who deserved a second chance. We had a severely depressed team member who desperately needed to perform professionally as part of her recovery. Mike stood beside her the entire way. We teased him that he was the Bank of Mike. There were a couple employees that were sort of chronically stuck in a cycle of poverty, and Mike was there for them. I teased Lana that I didn't know if the family even knew how much of a Bank of Mike he was. He also reached out to my foster son. Had never even met him, but I think a month before his passing was trying to help connect to make sure that Isaiah could get to college. At the Celebration of Life, people shared 6-word memoirs about Mike, and they were very, very touching. And my middle son, who couldn't be here tonight, went with us. And when we got in the car at the end, after he had listened to, I think, 15 different people speak about Mike, he said, I have my own 6-word memoir. And he said, Mike didn't die, he lives. And it was so powerful, because that is so true. So those are the thoughts I wanted to share with you. I think Lana, his wife, Lana Bloom, who was also a Sunrise team member for many years here at our Kids Care Clinic and our outreach, would like to share a few words. And I think there's a couple other people that wanted to share a few words about Mike.